Let's get right to it. Matthew Broderick as Philippe Gaston. For Broderick, acting was almost like a family trade. His father was also an actor, and that must have been an inspiration for him. He started in theater as a child and never tried another profession. He took part in various productions. During that same period, he also starred in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a wonderful career that earned him 2 Tony Awards. But I don't know if you remember this, August 5th, 1987, the day Broderick doesn't remember. Back then, while traveling with his girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Grey, in a rented car in Northern Ireland, he crossed into the opposite lane and crashed into another vehicle. Margaret Doherty, 63, and Anna Gallagher, 28, lost their lives in the accident. While the initial charges were severe, they were later reduced to the lesser charge of careless driving, and he was fined $175. He himself said, "I don't remember that day, I remember waking up in the hospital." He is currently 63 years old. He's been married to Sarah Jessica Parker since 1997, and they have 3 children. Rutger Hauer as Captain Etienne Navarre. There are things about Hauer that I find genuinely fascinating, how he got into acting, and the whole situation with the agency wanting him to change his name. Hauer ran away from home at 15, first working as a sailor scrubbing decks on a ship, then as an electrician and carpenter. Eventually, he started taking acting classes. This whole journey can honestly be a real source of inspiration. Keep trying different things without giving up. Here's another interesting detail. A Hollywood agency suggested he change his name so American audiences could remember him more easily, and he refused. His response was perfect. If you're good enough, people will remember your name. He appeared in Blade Runner, The Hitcher, Sin City, Batman Begins, and True Blood. He passed away on July 19th, 2019, at age 75. There's an interesting detail about his date of death. The year that was fictionally set as his character's death date in Blade Runner was also 2019. Maybe it's just a coincidence, right? Michelle Pfeiffer as Isabeau d'Anjou. This one will definitely be interesting. Before acting, Pfeiffer went to school to become a court reporter and then worked as a cashier. She entered beauty pageants and was discovered there. Her very first acting job wasn't a TV show or a film, it was a Ford truck commercial. She said she didn't know how many trucks she sold that day, but she found herself as a working actor. After going through different industries and different experiences, Pfeiffer seems to have finally found the profession she truly belonged to, a career with 2 consecutive Oscar nominations for Scarface, Batman Returns, and The Fabulous Baker Boys. She is currently 68 years old and still actively acting.
Leo McKern as Father Imperius. I think McKern's story is one of the most shocking on this list. At age 15, he lost his left eye in a factory accident and wore a glass eye for the rest of his life. Just think about it, going through something like that at such a young age and still becoming an unforgettable face on screen years later is genuinely inspiring. After the accident, he first became an engineering apprentice, then a student at an art college, and served in an engineering unit in the army during World War II. He only turned to acting after the war ended, so almost half of his life had already gone in a completely different direction. He was best known for his lead role in Rumpole of the Bailey, and also appeared in the Omen series. Due to health problems, he moved into a nursing home in 2002 and passed away a few weeks later, at age 82. I think a child who lost an eye going on to build such a long and full career is one of the most memorable lessons on this entire list. John Wood as Bishop of Aquila. Compared to the other names, Wood has a somewhat calmer, more academic story. He was educated at Jesus College, Oxford, and dedicated most of his career to Shakespearean plays, and especially his performances in Tom Stoppard's plays. I think winning a Tony Award in 1976 is proof of that. Even though his film career wasn't as prominent, he was seen as a true master in the world of theatre. He passed away on August 6, 2011, in London at age 81. Compared to the other names on this list, Wood's story contains less drama, but in a way, that's beautiful too. Not everyone's life has to be full of dramatic turning points. Sometimes quietly mastering your craft is enough.